All right, everyone. Hi, this is Dr. Shirley. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, my TikTok family, I miss you. I better get this before they cut us off. I don't think they're gonna. Anyways, people making too much money, so let's just pray that the right person, if they have to buy TikTok, they buy it. But, they've been saying this forever. So anyways, it's been a while. But I'm going to start it up again. Welcome to Holy Week, and we had a great Lent. The Lord called us to fast and pray for our family. But, sometimes when Dr. Shirley doesn't listen to the Lord and those hunger pains start happening, I want to get something in my stomach, and today was one of those days. And so the Lord did a Jehovah sneaky on me, okay? And all I thought was maybe I could just have my Imagine vegan, here, I'm going to show you, mushroom, right? Imagine vegan mushroom. Okay. The only thing is, and I got it at Whole Foods, and there's no GMO in it, all right? And next thing you know, I got my vegetables and I put other things in it. And remember, I'm supposed to be fasting, okay? So I'm feeling this and it's supposed to be liquid. It's creamy soup. Okay, so yeah, you have to brace yourself. I want to brace you all just about what you're ready to see. So I'm feeling like some sediment. Like what's heavy at the bottom of this soup that's supposed to be liquid, okay? And as I am, eating my, vegetable soup that I was so proud to put together, just take up that space in my stomach that was driving me crazy with hunger pains. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll just have this one thing, then I'll go on an intermittent fast. I'll drink water for the rest of the day. Nope. And then as I was eating it, I'm noticing, what are these? I never saw, how did this get into my soup? How did that get into my soup? Because let me just tell you, I had a similar experience like that 5 years ago when I was in school. Before I show you this, okay? This will be the grand finale. When I was in school, in acupuncture school. And I've been into a Lara bar. You know what those are. I think they have, what do they have in it? Chia seeds. And so I've been to the Lara bar, my favorite Lara bar. And all of a sudden I'm like, my tongue was feeling a shiny, hard something. And I was like, I don't think that's my tooth that came out because I don't feel any pain. And I said, before I swallowed it, before I started mashing it down with passion, I'm thinking, I better just go check this out and see what it is. So I took it out and molded it. It was porcelain. It was like, how did this porcelain something, get into this Lara bar? So I called the company, and they were so gracious, and they sent me all these coupons for more Lara bars. I'm like, I haven't had a Lara bar since. Okay. I just have not. They were so gracious. They were so nice. I bought them for somebody else, but I didn't buy them for me. I bought it for my husband. I'm like, why don't you go have this? This is a gift from me, but don't. You just make sure you look at it before you put it down here. So what I'm about ready to show you is going to shock you about what I found in this Imagine thing. I did call the company today, and they told me, to send. Matter of fact, the miracle of this whole thing was that I went online, and actually there was the website that was on the binder, the side of this container. And so what I did was I went there, and I went to contact us, and then it comes up, and I put all my information in there. All right. And I'm like, well, it'll probably take them about a week to get back to me. So, I pretty much told them that when I was partaking of my soup, what happened was I saw these particles, and I'm like, this looks like parts of I don't know if it was parts of a mouse brain. It looked like brains. It looked like intestines. It did not look like mushrooms. I was trying to rationalize this. I'm like, well, maybe a whole mushroom went into the vat, but it didn't even look like that. It just was like something from an alien movie. Okay. And I asked my husband, is this my imagination? Or I'm like, I'm always like asking, do you think this is food? I have to get somebody's perspective because it's just too much for my eyes, in my stomach. I'm hoping, did like a piece of it come into my stomach and in the midst of all that mixture of food? I'm kind of analyzing it in my scientific brain. I'm like, it doesn't taste bitter, so I'm still alive, right? But anyways, I'm going to show you this. I am going to show you this. Here we go. Meet the alien something that was in my soup. It is like a sight to behold. Would you want to eat that anymore? So I thought this would be good for make my people laugh. It's either going to make you gag or make you laugh or make you not want to get that. So when I called them, and I got this person, and she's like, "Is this Shirley?" I'm like they knew me forever. I said, "Yes, it is." Well, I was the person that got the email. Did you get my email? I said, well, I got the email. That's why I got the number to call you. And they were like, well, we didn't send that. The email hasn't left yet. I was still in the middle of putting it together. Then you called, because I remember seeing the initial email. And I'm like, isn't that God? Like, out of all the people that work for Imagine, that one person that picks up the phone was the one that actually saw my email. So I'm like, God is on our side, Again, I'm getting, just like, so you know what they're going to send me? They're going to send me like more coupons, and I don't know if I want to buy the Imagine Portobello mushroom cream soup, but maybe something else, I just don't want things to show up in the soup. Okay. All right. God bless you. All right. Just take one last look. Here we go. Ooh, that was so gross. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.